Hello guys, I'm Yasir and today we'll talk about the working of cold end or the plunger pump installed in a nitrogen unit. So here as you can see we have the cold end or the plunger pump installed in a nitrogen unit. Okay, the cold end in the nitrogen unit works exactly same as the fluid end works in a triplex pump. So in this video, as you can see, this cold end or the triplex pump installed in a nitrogen unit. So this section which is now magnified in this picture is the cold end actually. Okay, or you can see the plunger of this triplex pump. If we see this cold end very carefully, we can see that this cold end have 3 ports. As you can see in this picture, this cold end have three ports. One port is downward, one is in the front side, and the one is at the upside. Okay, so there are 3 ports. One is downward, one is at the front. The front is, you can see these Allen key screws are installed. Okay, so this is the front side and the one port is on the above side. Talking about the function of these 3 ports, the port which is downward, also called as the suction end, is used to fill the nitrogen in the housing of the cold end or the plunger inside the plunger. Okay, and the front housing, which is basically the discharge housing, is used to discharge the high pressure nitrogen, which is ultimately is converted to the gaseous nitrogen and is being pumped into the well. And the port which is on the above side, okay, this port is called vent port and is used to release the extra nitrogen or to return the extra nitrogen back to the tank. And the second purpose of this upside port is to provide a lubrication and to keep the cold end cold in a cold state, because once the piston inside the plunger is moving, inside this housing is moving, the heat is generated. So to minimize this heat, this vent port is installed. So here is the plunger we have just seen on the unit. Okay, so this end is connected to the power end. Okay, this side is connected to the power end, and this one is the this side is the suction end. So the nitrogen will enter from this end. Okay, and this one is the discharge end. Okay, here you can see this one is the discharge side. Okay, and this one is the return line. Okay, the extra nitrogen will be return, or we can say overflow return line. Okay, now we'll see this cylinder, which is a part of the plunger or cold end of the nitrogen unit from inside. Okay, so I'll just make it vertical and then we can see. Okay, so here you can see from the inside, it is like all the other cylinders, it have a chamber inside which is being filled with the nitrogen, and then that nitrogen is pumped. Okay, so here is the plunger. Okay, this is the cylinder and this is the plunger. Okay, so this plunger actually goes all the way inside. Okay, so this will move in and out. Okay, and this end will be connected with the power end. Okay, or you can see the crankshaft. So this will be moving forward and backward. Okay, so this have different seals, as you can see. Okay, different types of seals. Also here we have different types of seals, which we'll discuss later. Okay, so this is Okay, here we have inserted the piston inside the housing, and you can see its movement. I'm just trying to move it with the help of a hand, outward and then inward. Okay, so this function is done with the power end when it is installed inside the unit, inside the pump. Okay, so in this way it moves in and out, and then ultimately the pumping action is taken place.